So in today's video we are going to see how to create your own algo. So basically you can go to your algos page, then create algo. In create algo you will see this particular scene, then you can particularly name your algo, then you can select test or live. Test is basically for forward testing. I recommend you should test your strategy first, your condition are properly working or not, and then basically go for live. Then there is the status active inactive, and you can select the days for which you want to run this particular algo. Then you can set max trades per day. Suppose you want to limit the trades like 2 3 1 or something like that, you can do that here. So for this particular algo, that much trade only will be traded for particular instrument. Okay, then you can select the instrument from here. So you can select whatever the instrument you have, and then basically there is option to select groups. Also you can select the group nifty 50 stocks, so all 50 stocks will be available for this entry rules, exit rules. Then suppose you have to check option price or indicator based on option, then you have that option. Also you can add multiple options, PC. You can basically select on moneyness, ATM, ITM, OTM, or you can even select option based on premium price. So near to that particular premium price, option will be selected. Then basically you can add multiple rules in this particular entry rules, and in entry rules you can select open, high, low, close, volume, OI, HL2, HLC3 likewise. Then there are multiple technical indicators available, then there are multiple candlestick patterns available. Then basically you can select the system variables. So basically using this you can set price, trigger price for executing order. You can also dynamically set stop loss, target, etc. Then basically there is number, billion, and time, current time comparison you can do. So basically you can add multiple rules. For example, I am adding this MACD, and then basically for every rules you can have different type of candle intervals, so you can select that. Then basically for what particular you want to see this indicator, you can select underlying or particular future or option 1 or option 2, whatever you have selected. If suppose you want to select this option 1, then this condition, this indicator will be seen on this particular option 1 likewise. Or you can select underlying, and basically you can have multiple conditions. So one condition in on this particular option, you can select the price or something like that, or other than that, and here you can select the future likewise. You can have multiple combinations, so you can do that here. Then basically you can have exit rules. If you want to exit on based of some indicators or something, some conditions, some calculation, you can add that. Once this all entry rules made, then it will go for execution. So for execution you have this trading legs option. You can select this on this particular leg, you can select the order type, market, limit, or SL. Then you can select buy, sell, intraday, delivery. Then you can select here you want to trade in underlying stock, options, or particular future, then current or next expiry. Then you can select the lot, means quantity on based of lot count. You can directly select quantity, or you can select based on amount. So whatever, how much quantity will be means available to take into that amount, that will be calculated and taken likewise. Then basically you can select CP, then moneyness, premium, likewise what we have done. And then basically if you want to add multiple legs, you can add that multiple legs, or you can select from this common what we have bear call spread, then iron condor and other strategies. You can select that, and this options will come. Then you can change it if you want to. Then basically for every leg you can set your stop loss, target on base of point, on base of amount, on base of the percentage. So you can select this particular stop loss. Then also you can add the target. In target basically you can add whatever target you have. So for example, I want to have 1:2 ratio, then 10-20% likewise. Then you have option to basically trail this. So here I have taken percentage. For second leg I can take points. That can also be done. If I want to have this similar things like percentage, one leg will go on 20% and another leg will go for 30%. Likewise, that can be also done. You can add trailing stop loss. So basically, from stop loss point to that particular current price, how much points different will be there. Like there is 20-point difference, then I want to trail by 10, then that can be done. Suppose we have stop loss at 100, we reached 120, then stop loss will be turned into 110. When this price goes to 130, then stop loss will be changed to 120. Likewise, it will trail. So these are the options. You can create your simple basically strategy, and there are some advanced options also, like you can create your own variables here. If you want to mark something, suppose you want to mark a particular price or something, if you want to store some variables, what we do in programming language or something like that, that can also be done. So suppose I am writing here high mark. So basically I will just mark a high on the first candle of the day, so that can also be done. So suppose I have added a high mark, and then basically I will just add here like this high, and for 1 minute, 5 minutes, that can be selected. And then basically I want to set this into the high mark, then I will select this one as a save as. So there are this multiple operators available: less than, equal to, not equal to, and, or, add, subtract, multiply, divide. So whatever the calculations you want to do, that can be done. Okay, and then the next advanced thing you can do is stage wise execution. Okay, so suppose in morning you marked some high value, low values, and then basically on a day you want to check that particular high value crossed or low value crossed below or something like that, that can also be done. So first stage will be that one, and then second stage will be checking that particular high mark is going below or low. Likewise, that can be done. So this is a very basic example, but you can add multiple stages, not only 1, 2, 3, 4 stages also. And then basically there are this option to add actions. Okay, so basically I want to taste 2-3 things similar time. Okay, so I will have this action. If false, I will continue this thing. Then I have this action, then basically I will check this particular stage. Okay, then if it's true, then I can particular order leg 1, leg 2, or order all leg. Likewise I can do. And if still it's false, I will continue to this next stage. And then basically if this stage is true, then basically I will order all legs. So for this, either this stage or this stage, I will order legs. And if I have checked both legs and if both are false, then I will go back to stage 2. Likewise, so basically blocks execution, all these things can be done. So likewise, but most of the strategies are simple, but if you have the advanced strategy, that can also be done. So whatever a person can do in programming, that can be done using this no code strategy, basically algo builder. So this is how you will basically save. Let's see if there is validation error. So it has shown some validation errors, so I haven't added this right side and all these things. So I will just randomly add something. This is not a strategy, this is just for example. Okay, I will save this strategy. Okay, this particular strategy is saved. Then basically I will go to back, and then basically I have option to deploy to a particular bot, but I don't have any bot created. So for bots, I have to go to bots, then I have to create my bot. So I can select this particular broker, for which broker I want to create a bot. Then I can add my API key, API secret, that will come from the particular broker side, that can be created. And then basically here on bot level, you will also have this day stop loss. Like if you want to have 10,000 as a stop loss, more than 10,000 I don't want to lose, so that you can add here. And you can add some target like 25,000 for my daily target, then that can be done. So this value you can put on your basically how much risk you want to take and how much target you want to take. Likewise, then there is option of max concurrent rates. So if we are looking at 50 scripts or more scripts, we don't want to take order every, means we don't have to order everything wherever our condition met. So we can have that limit how much concurrent rates can be taken. So you can add that 2 3 or something like that. And then basically if there is intraday rates you have in your particular algo, you can add this particular value at 320 315, whatever time you want to exit. This can be set in algo also, but this is on bot level also can be set. And then basically here you can deploy that particular algo. You can select that algo, or from algos also you can basically deploy this to a particular bot. Once this deployed, then basically you have this bot. Then basically you will click on connect, and then basically from there you will log into Zerodha and it will redirect back. And then basically you will run this particular bot. Once you run this bot, you can see all the updates and everything, how your algo is running, what are your current values, and all these things can be seen in a real market. Then you can see the active trades, watch list, everything here in monitor. So likewise you can create your own algorithmic trading bots. Thank you.